would never do anything to endanger either one of my children.
Elizabeth, this hospital was overwhelmed with police who had instructions to take Jason down by any means necessary. The moment you chose to help him, you put yourself and your child in jeopardy.
Why don't you just say it? Tell me you're mad because I slept with Jason.
No, I'm in no position to judge you. I'm far from perfect. And so is Lucky. He threw away his marriage to support his drug habit, had an affair with Maxie. I can't blame you for turning to Jason. It's just...
Well, I hope you mean that. Because Lucky can never know about any of this. If he finds out that I was with Jason, it could ruin any progress he's made in rehab.
Listen, nothing would send Lucky spiraling out of control faster than you losing this child. If you can't stay away from Jason, you could lose everything.
Let's forget about me for a minute and think about Sam. She's your cousin, Nikolas. Have you thought about what it'll cost her if she ends up in prison? What it's going to do to Molly and Christina?
Look, first, Sam's been caught up in Jason's life for years. Okay, I've asked her to stay away from him for her sister's sake, but she refuses. If she wants to get shot while running from the police, that's her business. I can't help her.
But Rick is framing Sam to get to Jason. Now, you may be willing to sit back and let that happen, but I'm not.
Are you trying to help Sam because you feel like it's the right thing to do? Or because you feel like you have something to prove to Jason?
What are you doing here?
Lucky and I are having a child together. There are a few things we need to handle.
You know what? That should do it. I could leave one of my medical history. Would you let me know if she needs anything else?
You know, we're going to have to learn to get along with each other for our children's sake.
Oh, but I have nothing to say to you.
That's fine. You can just listen. Last week, Mac gave me a book of baby names, and I know it's going to be a few months before we figure out if our baby is a boy, but if it is, I really want to name him Lucas Lorenzo Spencer III.
Mac, I promised you that I would be there for this baby.
Lucky, I know how important family is to you, and I'm just trying to honor that.
You know what? You must realize that if Elizabeth and I have a son, I would like to use that name.
Wait, so what are you saying, that your baby with Elizabeth is more important than mine?
In case you haven't noticed, Lucky is trying to get on with his life. The last thing he needs is more stress.
Like I do?
So go.
I'm carrying Lucky's child. I have as much right to be here as you do.
Elizabeth is my wife.
Soon to be ex-wife. She's divorcing you, remember?
Maxie, I've made some terrible mistakes, but I'm never going to stop making it up to Elizabeth.
No, don't call this baby a mistake. It might not be planned, but that doesn't mean it's unwanted.
Don't twist around what I'm saying.
Why are you acting like this?
Because I'm trying to be honest with you, Maxie. If you want me to be a part of this baby's life, you have to accept that my family is with Elizabeth.
No, Lucky, I know you, and you would never choose one of your children over the other unless she hadn't forced you. I can't believe you would make him do this.
I'm sorry, you don't deserve that.
Don't worry about it. But you know, it's not fair to favor my baby over hers. Because every child deserves to be equally loved and valued by its parents.
You're amazing, you know that?
Easy! There is no way I'm going to let you get away with this.
I'm not having this conversation with you again.
Like it or not, Lucky is the father of my child, and I'm always going to have a place in his life.
Do you listen to anything he has to say? Lucky doesn't love you.
I understand that you hate me because I slept with Lucky, but I never thought you could really be this selfish. I mean, to deliberately keep a father away from his child?